Okay, so I just so happen to know someone who knows where leprechauns are. That's right, St. Patrick's Day, and what better way to celebrate than to go and hunt down some leprechauns. You say you're going to be able to open up a portal to let these leprechauns out.
Yeah, I'm going to be thinning a border between this land and their land. And that's the idea, and to get them to come through, because it's a bit bigger of a border. I saw the leprechaun, they also known as leaf garden, Lucifer Pine, leprechaun horn. Come through to this place, come through to this land. Fuck it. Leprechauns come through. Leprechauns come through.
Get the fuck out!
No! No leprechauns over here!
Are you sure? I can't find anyone!
None!
Where are they?
Good question. Okay, so I just so happen to know someone who knows where leprechauns are. That's right, St. Patrick's Day, and what better way to celebrate than to go and hunt down some leprechauns and mythical creatures that are... What was that?
What was that?
Did you hear that then?
Was that a leprechaun? It sounded like a laugh.
It sounded like a laugh,
It
like
sounded
a...
like someone went...
Bro, did you not hear that?
I heard it too. God. What if he's down there?
Bro, that's a bit weird. Bro, I have no idea where that came from.
Me neither. I think we might have summoned a leprechaun. Damn it.
Well, that was pretty weird. I don't know if I caught that on camera. I heard that clear as day. So like I was saying, right now we're on the way to meet a guy who claims to know where leprechauns are, and he said if he can't find them, he will summon them. He knows how to open up a portal. Obviously this sounds very far out there, but we've seen a lot of crazy stuff on this channel, and maybe, just maybe, this guy can actually do it.
Well, I would like to talk about leprechauns. You know, leprechauns are real. My name is S. Rob, and this is Occult Escapology. This means I will also be opening and closing the gates of hell. I will be using Leviathan to do this. Leviathan, open the gateway. Open the gates of hell. Open the gates of hell here and now. Leviathan, open the gates.
So I spent 2 weeks looking around the internet for someone who could take us looking for leprechauns. And I couldn't find anyone near S-Rob. S-Rob has more qualifications, more experience than anyone else I've found on the internet. Not only did he say that he can take us somewhere that suspected leprechauns may lie, but he promised us he can summon them. Now, I haven't seen anyone else on the internet who can summon leprechauns. So I'm really excited to go into the woods with S-Rob and see his abilities, see what he's about. I mean, it's St. Patrick's Day. What else do you expect? I will say this though, S-Rob was kind enough to come out and spend a good few hours with us in the woods. So I expect all you guys to be super kind to him and embrace his abilities. I'll see you over there. Never met him before, but we're driving over towards Durham to meet him right now. But as we were driving, we were coming over here, and we thought, you know, this is kind of a typical place you might find a leprechaun, but yeah, not inside, just a weird laugh. Rainbow!
No way!
It's a rainbow! That's the way to S-Rob's house! That's where he lives!
Oh my god.
He lives under the rainbow!
Is this starting off to be legit? I don't know. It's clearly right there. And we're actually trying to summon a leprechaun. There's a freaking rainbow.
Guys!
Told you S-Rob's isn't legit.
What are the odds?
We're getting closer. We're getting closer.
We're literally...
His house is just over there. Beyond the hill lies S-Rob's house and the rainbow. Okay, so I finally met up with S. Robs. Now I'm going to let S. Robs give a brief insight into what he does.
Well, what I do is I work magic and I write about it, basically. I'm the most prolific occult author in history. I'm the author of 623 books on occultism. That's real magic. It's my own system, and basically in my magic I summon beings of all types. Ghosts, demons, devils, orishas, voodoo, loa, spirits, angels, you know, things from ancient Egypt, everything. I've done basically everything that can be done with it, although I am still writing, and that's basically what I do. I help people get into occultism and come to enjoy it and have its power.
So you told us a story in the car about you did a summoning, and it was an Egyptian one, and you had quite an experience.
I did, yeah. I was testing something out. I was typing it. I hadn't done the ritual yet. I was just typing it, and I thought, can I summon something just through, you know, typing? If you intend and will it to happen, you will something to happen. So I was typing this thing about ancient Egyptian deities, and a bird's bill appeared over my left shoulder. It was about that big. It was about over a foot long, like a yellowy orange, and it came to the tip like a stiletto knife. And I started to get worried. I thought, that's a weapon is what it is. So it was clearly looked like a bird's bill. I looked back a bit. The bird's head was about, or its head, it wasn't really a bird, was about that big, flat, and it was blue with very small eyes and had like a little triangle at each side, which was orange at the base of the bill. And obviously it looked very frightening, to be honest. I was sitting down, so maybe it wasn't that tall, but I did work out that if it had been standing, if it was maybe wasn't in a standing position, it would have been about 8 foot. That's what I think it would have been, more or less. So what I did was, I thought, well, I'll just complete the ritual, I'll keep typing it out and finish it, and I finished it and it went away. And that was one of the scariest experiences I ever had, because it was so close and the bird's bill was so sharp. You know, it was very, very sharp. It was basically was a built-in weapon is what it was.
I think that's where I'd stop doing it.
Yeah, it seems a bit scary.
That would be the line where I'm like, okay, this is a bit too... I think I would definitely go to the pub afterwards as well.
Yeah.
I went to the pub afterwards and then I kept doing it.
You kept doing it.
I get excited when I get ones like that.
Yeah,
well,
that's
why
good.
we've got you for the job. I mean, you say you're going to be able to open up a portal to let these leprechauns out.
Yeah, I'm going to be like thinning a border between this land and their land. And that's the idea, and to get them to come through, because it's a bit bigger of a border. It gives us the best chance of getting them all through and gives you a better chance of looking for them. But we can do like other things that can open the doorway as well if I think it's necessary. I think if it's a good way for you to see more, you know.
Right, okay. Well, we're at a good place. It's a nice woodland. It's got water running by, so there's energy from the water. I mean, you guys already know, paranormal, you get more energy when there is natural water around. So we're going to take a walk in here and see which spot we find. It's probably the best place to start the summonings.
Yeah.
Yep, let's go.
Or use it. I mean, occultists is normally thought of as being highly skilled in more than one area.
Right.
Because if you're a witch but not do any dark magic, when the occultist can do dark magic.
We were discussing it in the car because obviously you do a lot of magic. Yeah. I was like, do you call yourself a warlock or... But yeah, I think an occultist is more rounded in more fields.
It is, yeah.
Right, okay.
That makes sense.
I mean, this looks like a good spot where, yeah, if I was a leprechaun, I'd hang out down here.
I think it's pretty dope.
Well, a cobblestone.
Yeah. This area looks really cool. We're like hiking right now.
Yeah.
Literally hiking.
Yeah, hiking with the leprechauns.
Well, hopefully. Bridge does look pretty cool. See?
Don't rock the bridge.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, I don't want to die either. This is quite a cool place as well. This area with the bridge, you know. Saw a hole in the wall there. Anything so far?
So I'm not to feel a bit different, you know.
Really?
I do,
Okay. You tell me when to stop.
Could just be the trees or stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, then you just tell me when to stop and we'll stop and start. I reckon we do it here, boys.
Here?
Yeah.
Right here. All right.
Well, I'm thinking just to start with.
Yeah.
We'll just have a quick look at my phone. Trying to hold the leprechaun names up, so.
Okay.
Should we get out? We'll get out a device and put it in the middle just in case.
That's
because
true.
if it is moving quickly, it might pick it up on like a REM pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's pull one out.
Because if we can you potentially all decide the size of the portal?
No, what I'm doing here is that the board. I'm thinning the board from this point all the way across. It'll become thin less as you travel.
Right, so it's going to be all the way
So
along.
I'm trying to do a lot to try and give you a big space.
Right.
If it was a forest, I'd be trying to do the whole forest.
Right. Okay.
So in this area, I'm trying to do this. So what you have to look at is this here.
So it's going to be everywhere. Right. Okay. So you're going to have to keep your eyes out. I was thinking if it was like a single spot, we could have put all the devices in one spot. It would have made it so much easier.
Well, I can do that later on. I can do a doorway later on once we've done that.
That'd
Have
be
a look,
perfect.
and then if there's anything, put a doorway somewhere.
I'm down.
I'm just wondering what the locals will say when they see us.
Oh my god.
You haven't seen what the average person in concert looks like.
Yeah, we'll just act like they're not even there.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think we'd be the first people to catch a leprechaun on camera?
That's a good question. Has it ever been caught on camera before?
No, I don't think so, no.
Not at all.
No, nothing at all, no.
There have been a lot of sightings though.
Oh yeah, there's been loads of sightings, yeah, there's loads of them, you know.
And they're not all restricted to Ireland, because a lot of people just think leprechaun Ireland, but no, it's not true at all. You can find them in most places.
Now you can summon anything anywhere.
Right.
Well, let's summon this bad boy. That's what.
Right, okay. Well,
We got REM pods out. You already know I love Remy.
we'll leave these three out for now, and then we'll get more stuff out when we open the door.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we're ready. Right, whenever you're ready.
I'll just get your thingy set. Are you settled?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I'll do it now. Hermes, great Greek god, messenger of the underworld, the god of athletes, travellers and thieves. You who have power over all boundaries and borders, I shall thin the border that leads from this land to the land of the leprechauns. Thin the border, thin the more, thin it more, until it is barely there at all. Hermes thins the border, he thins it more, until it is barely there at all. I summon the leprechaun, they also known as Leithbargain, Luthrapan, Leprey Horn. Come through to this place, come through to this land. Leprechauns, come through. Leprechauns come through.
Get the fuck out. There's no way. Dude.
Bro, literally as he's finishing up, it's going off.
You can't make that up though. I don't know, bro. That's kind of crazy.
Good one.
All right, okay. I can't explain that. I don't think I saw anything on camera. I was really watching it. I was watching it like a hawk. I didn't see anything on camera, but there's obviously something there setting that off right now. Are they always visible?
No. The tricksters, if they want to be visible, they'll be visible. If they don't, you won't see them. That's what makes it tricky, you know? That's why I told you to bring all this stuff, because you'll get some, you know.
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, everyone who's new on this channel, you gotta watch my ghost videos on my main channel to know like how all these devices work, as it usually detects ghosts.
can you explain that?
This is just one for the toys. I mean, it's St. Patrick's Day. This
can't
is
see
a
the-
St.
can't-
Patrick's
can't
Day
detect the wind.
Leprechaun stuff. You gotta think like a skeptic, though.
I know, but I mean, I'm thinking like a skeptic, and all I'm thinking is that he finished off this opening, and that starts going off, and won't go off.
No.
Right. Well, I mean, obviously something's happened, something's worked. So weird question. Can you communicate with them? Can we ask them questions, or
Try, you know.
just if we can move it away from there and maybe touch one of the other ones? Because if we can get
I'll try, yeah. Leprechaun, 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 Leithbargain. Move away from the device making the music and over to one of the other devices. I saw a flash. Did you see a flash? Is that was just me?
I'm not sure.
I was just.
I mean, I did the sunring, so I would probably see it before anybody else. You know?
Yeah.
I was watching that red one.
Yeah, it was just like me and there, but obviously it's still there. Well, you know, it's old enough, it's immortal, it doesn't really have much for us to make do it. So, you know.
It's not. Yeah, it just wants to chill by there.
Maybe it likes the music.
Yeah, I don't know.
I might see if I can ask it a question.
Yeah.
We don't mean any disrespect. My name is Dan, and just so we know that you are here to communicate or hear it all, could you just move over and touch this red device here and make a noise? Doesn't want to play, but I'll tell you what, it's just not going off.
Maybe we should move it.
Yeah, turn it off and move it. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to move from this spot right now and try and get into the trees a bit more, because the way it works is you've got to kind of stretch the opening, but we also have to remember where they are. So we've got to remember this is the first spot, because S-Rob has to come back and kind of close them down. So remember boys, where we're at. Yep.
I'll try.
Well, you have to, because you don't want all the village folk complaining of leprechauns running around. Is that what would happen?
Probably, yeah.
I could just imagine in the local paper.
Yeah, you can't just like close it down now and then move to the next and open another one.
Well, I was going to try and get more space.
Oh, I
thought
see.
I'd have a nice bit of space, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Bit of work, and that's what I was thinking. And then to say that appeals to my sense of grandeur. If you're going to do it onto the camera, do it big, you know?
Yeah.
Open a nice big spot,
Yeah, I agree.
you know?
I agree. Only in the UK.
Only in the UK. There's a horse up there. Only in the UK.
What, do you not often see horses? Just
No, almost never.
really?
Only on farms. Yeah, farms.
Oh God.
Maybe some. They're not even allowed on the motorways. Yeah.
Well, no, the horses aren't allowed on the motorway here either. Seth.
Well, I mean, it kind of looks like they are.
That's a country lane.
Same
a
thing.
motorway 70
Same
mile an
thing.
hour. Horse doing 70 mile an hour.
You guys drive 50 or 70 miles an hour on these roads anyway.
Yeah, it's true, but horse doing 70 mile an hour.
Or dinner at 12 p.m.
Yeah, they don't know what tea time is.
Yeah.
What's tea time to you?
We think 4 o'clock.
Yeah, 4 or 5 o'clock, innit? And when's dinner?
Like, I think 12.
There you go, see?
It's ridiculous.
You are wrong, S-Rob is right. Okay?
All of UK is wrong.
No, it's
I'm
not.
right.
Okay, so we're at the second location. I've put a music box on that poster pointing away. It's turned on now. Also, the Lantern REM pod right there. It's like an EM, I think it's more of an EMS detector, isn't it?
No, it's still RAM.
Okay. And the official REM pod there. And S-Rob is gonna open up here. Is there any kind of different technique you're gonna do, or is it gonna be the same technique every time?
The same technique this time. Oh, there we go.
And one last question. You did say that you came up with this yourself.
I did, yeah.
This was something that you've constructed.
Oh yeah, I mean, I constructed the entire system of magic from the ground up. See, when I saw occultism, I saw it as an equation, as a set of things, rather than the actual occultism itself. So I could reconstruct it, which people don't do. Normally in occultism you have the memorizers, like lawyers, they memorize every detail. Where I could see what it was actually behind it and how it worked.
Right.
But when you can do that, you can make things up and you can create new things and make things better. But you can't do that if you memorize it.
And it's like of will.
It is. It's your human will is what's about you willing it to work. You know.
Really wondering what the hell's going on. Right, ready when you are.
Okay. Hermes, messenger of the gods, god of travels, athletes and thieves, you with power over boundaries and borders, I sit within the border that separates this land and the land of the leprechaun. Hermes, thin the board, I thin it now. Hermes thins the board, he thins it now. He thins it until it is thin. The lands are one. I now summon the leprechaun, also known as leprehorn. Leprechaun, leave the bargain, come through the border and be here with us. The leprechauns come through and they're here with us.
One of the things I noticed was a lady who walked past and she didn't set that music box off. So it has to be quite strong to be able to set that music box off.
Yeah, we put it over there. I heard like giggles.
Yeah, I did. Where did that come from?
Past those hills.
They sound like children, almost. Like a very young voice.
Could be birds, you never know. Or like owls.
Owls?
Did anyone see anything in there? Did it take a flash or something? Like a movement?
You seen a flash?
It was just like a movement, I don't know what it was though. It's in me, you can't tell, you know. I don't know how to do it. Just like before, just a bit of light.
Yeah.
Like there, it was just, you know, it was quick, you know.
Yeah.
But not very large, you know, so from a distance, maybe that large.
Be like a speck of dust.
Well, how tall actually are leprechauns?
The ones I see know about that.
So, what, 2.5 foot? 2 foot?
Like that, they're not really huge.
It's quite small.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, I'm not saying that's the only height they could be.
Yeah.
I don't think they're solid as we are, but that's what they tend to be seen as. But sometimes it's small little flash of light, and you just get a glimpse. Like, I did a practice run at home, and I got a one that was just that shape. All I could see was that shape like that. But it was a leprechaun, because who the hell else would it be? What else could it possibly be, you know?
I
Yeah.
agree.
Crystalline glass doesn't appear and disappear, does it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was what I saw then, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
So, S-Rob said that they do move very fast as well, so that's why if there is like a distortion with the camera, or you see a flash, it could be because it's moving that quick and beyond our kind of spectrum of sight almost. Because we have
Our
a certain
human eye maybe can't
well, exactly.
detect
We only have a certain spectrum. That's why animals see things that we don't sometimes, because their field
True,
of view
like
is
the dog.
better. Yeah, and even sometimes newborn babies. Apparently, newborn babies are built with a better spectrum because they're so innocent and not been blighted by normal life and
Dang,
influenced
that's true.
by normal life. I mean, that's what I've read anyway.
I heard that too, though.
Do you know? Is there any truth in that? Or
I wouldn't know, but it seems about right, doesn't it? It sounds right. I mean, this stuff is against what everything they're taught. You know what I mean? People are taught this stuff isn't real.
yeah.
That's bound to have an effect on people, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a CCTV camera here, and obviously S-Rob has opened up this spot, so we'll put a CCTV camera here. If it gets triggered for any reason, it means something's there, and we'll see what we capture. And I know S-Rob is also going to perform something later on, right at the end of the video, a spell that will prevent World War III, so I'm going to let him just, talk about that later on, and that's going to be super interesting to see as well. So I'm getting a hell of a lot in this video, and I mean, he even said we're going to work more closely with S-Rob. He has infinite almost different spells and summonings that he can do. He said he can summon demons, gods, angels, you know, anything at all. So I mean, it's going to be super interesting. You've not seen it yet, but we filmed in Woodchester Manor, and we had a demonologist with us, and he did like a locking in spell in the basement, and some weird stuff started happening. You just got to wait for that video, but super interesting. And yeah, if you want to know more about S-Rob, all the links are in the description. He's got a ton of different social medias. Like he said, over 600 written books that are available. I believe they're all available on Amazon. So yeah, you can just go and take a look at all this stuff. I mean, it kind of looks like a good spot that you might find a leprechaun.
Yeah, and the noise from the water won't be so bad over here either.
He is good. He is good, actually. Yeah, no, here is good.
You can ask him to sit on that stump right there.
Yes, or stand on the stump, yeah.
Standing on the stump sounds pretty badass.
That does sound good. During the summoning, he said he said something else, a different name. He said leprechaun, and it was...
There's leprechaun, luxrapan, lisbragen, lubricant, leprehorn and leprehorn.
Yeah, leprehorn. So are they all different words for a leprechaun?
They are, yeah. It's
Right.
just they've been around a long time, so I use more words for
Right.
That's
Okay.
all it is, you know.
I had no idea there was different...
Oh, I didn't know either. I thought leprechaun.
There's a guy over there just like looking at what the hell's going on. Right, so S-Rob, you are going to now do another opening.
Yeah, I'm going to use a doorway this time to summon leprechauns.
So what's the difference with the doorway?
Well, the other one is like an area. Term is just areas. But a doorway is like a doorway, one typical small thing, like a portal or a gateway. It's just it's an area, you know, like they walk through a doorway basically is what they'd be doing.
Right, okay.
From here, yeah.
So potentially could we make the doorway right here on top of this?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great, because
Yeah.
imagine if that does go off, that's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
I'll do that now.
Okay.
Janus, the two-faced Roman god. One face that looks towards the future and one that looks towards the past. And the doorway is yours to control. Janus, open the doorway that leads to the leprechauns. Janus, open the doorway. Open the doorway here and now. Open the doorway. Janus, open the doorway. The doorway is open. Leprechauns, leprechaun, leprehorn. I ask that you come through the doorway into this world. Leprechauns, come through and be here with me. The leprechauns come through and they're here with me.
I can hear that going off.
Yeah.
Starting.
I can hear it going off.
I heard it too. But for a minute.
I heard it going off.
I heard the music box coming off.
Oh, it's going off.
Is there a leprechaun here? What if they even speak English?
Actually, that's a good point. What language do they speak?
They all communicate with me in English, and I do, but I think language is really a problem for them. They're not like us, they're not limited by one language.
Look.
Back.
Okay.
You think they like our hats?
It looks like you've done it right.
Yeah.
You've correctly opened something.
Can you,
Yes,
if
Rob.
you're here, can you walk to that one? Right there.
It's turned off. Oh.
Can you walk to this one? We're pointing, the red one.
Probably.
Maybe they just don't like being told what to do. I mean,
Well,
if I was an immortal spirit or fairy, I don't think I would appreciate three guys telling me what to do.
Dressed like this.
Yeah.
Get out of there. Move off the way.
You can't say that to a leprechaun.
Why'd you say it like get out the way?
Like, you should greet him like a real, you know, look at the Irish. Top of the morning to you. No, he's still not impressed.
Oh, I got it. If you want gold,
Oh,
go over here. Gold is right here. Stand on this rock, tree.
do you have any gold to give? Do you have anything gold?
Nope. He always does this. He promises and never has.
Yeah.
That's true though.
Well, it's turned off. Oh.
Don't know, boys.
Well, this is the second time it's happened.
It is.
S-Rob did the opening and the music box is going off. Explain it on, Seth.
I still just think it's like wind and grass.
It can't be wind, can it?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's branches and stuff blowing around in front of the sensor.
I know, but people have walked past it before, and it's got to be quite a big object, really.
I don't know. It's interesting to say the least.
Yeah, look the way he's doing it.
I don't know.
I mean, I make ghost videos, so I don't know.
Do you sense anything?
I do think they're there, yeah. I do think they're here.
Right, okay. Are they happy that we're here, or...?
I'm just feeling around that area. But there's something there, but I think it looks like the grass, if that makes any sense, like it's in there.
It's in the grass?
Yeah, but you can't really see it very well. It's like you can almost see it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can almost see it, but I also see the grass.
Take a better look.
You know. So you're sensing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sensing. Would that be, like, when you sense something, is that like more of like a medium? Or is this medium traits?
I would say it's more like a medium. I started off doing stuff as well.
Right.
I started off doing it online for people, and then I moved into this stuff.
Okay.
So I used to do that a long time ago.
Alright.
So real leprechaun, Seth. Face it. You're in the UK, in a forest, hunting leprechauns.
Could be. I mean, I believe in ghosts and stuff, so I can't really say that it's.
That's a good point. I mean, you believe in demons.
Yeah.
You believe in angels.
Yeah.
Do you believe in fairies?
Maybe. You never know.
You never know. And don't forget, we've got that CCTV camera
Oh right.
that is placed up there. That's where we opened up for leprechauns to come through, so you never know what it might capture on there.
Show big capture it. That'd be awesome.
Okay, so now you are gonna do something pretty special.
Yeah, I'm going to try and make sure that there's not going to be a third world war. I mean, just today when I was watching the TV and the news, there was a guy who was a Chinese ambassador who said we're the closest to a nuclear war that was ever been. So I think it's good to get some help here. You know, let's use some magic and not have a third world war.
I agree.
I'm going to do that now. Leprechauns, Luthdragon, Leithdragon, Drithorns. I should help us make it so there will never be a third world war. Make it so the world shall never be at war ever again. And this is what I ask of you. The leprechauns agree to help me depart back through the doorway. Jaina, shut the doorway here and now. Jaina shuts the doorway is shut. So it is and will be.
And that's it?
That's it.
It's easy as that. Okay. As easy as that. So
No World War.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, I've been panicking. I mean, you turn on the news, you see there's horrific things going on. In fact, I'm currently in the process of doing the application to let 2 people come and stay at my house.
Really?
Because I've got a spare room, yeah. So I'm gonna let 2 refugees come and stay at my house.
Yeah, that's
So,
great, actually.
I mean, it's a horrible thing that's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I'm a father, so I'm seeing kids on TV, you know, and it's heartbreaking. So I think everyone's got to do the part. And if you do have a spare bedroom, link will be down below, below SRob. There'll be a link, and you can click that and go and basically sponsor or take in rent-free. I think it's up to 4 refugees, and yeah, every little helps. Hellhound. And they're looking at me. No wonder he's angry. I've got a goddamn ginger beard in it. No wonder he's pissed off at me. He's probably got Irish relatives. I'm hellhounds again.
Nowhere. Almost as if like the dog sensed like negative energy.
Yeah, I mean, it came up to SRob before and it was doing the same thing, pouncing at him, barking.
What the heck? Why did it run all the way over here just to bark? It really did. Holy crap.
When I go to church, I'm just hoping I don't burn it through the flames, you know?
That bad? Yeah. I mean, have you ever had that before? Do you have animals reacting strangely to you?
Not normally, no. They normally like me, actually.
Right, okay.
So, you know,
right.
it's a general rule, you know.
Damn hellhounds. Yeah, we're going to close this area off here, so we've got the camera there, so...
Right. Whenever you're good. You ready, Sue?
Yep.
Leprechauns, I ask that you stop the Third World War, make it so the Third World War will never occur. And this is what I ask of you. Leprechauns agree to help them depart back to the border. Hermes, you've got athletes, travellers and thieves after you thicken the border. Thicken it more, so it's solid once more. Hermes thickens the border, he thickens it more and it is solid once more. So it is and will be.
Still.
Sorry about that one a bit there, but...
That's fine.
So what did you just do? You kind of just like close the portals that we
like
opened.
thicken the border again, it's back to normal.
Oh, right, because you thinned the border where they're able to kind of cross over to this world.
Yeah.
Okay, I was learning myself.
I guess it's kind of like
It's literally like
Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween, the border between each
Right.
realm is weaker, so that's why they say you're able to see more ghosts and stuff because of
I've
the veil
seen
is
stuff like
weaker.
that. Yeah. That just goes with Halloween.
Right. Let's. I'm interested to see what we get on this camera. See if anything has been caught. Should be interesting when I look back at it.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on, boys. You're running ahead. He's got to close this bit down. Otherwise, you're gonna have all the locals going mad with leprechauns in their houses.
They'll survive. I hope.
We're trying to close a leprechaun portal here.
Oh, what did we close right there?
Yeah, this is another
There's
one.
Another one. Remember, he opened like 3.
Trust me, otherwise they're gonna have leprechauns all over the village, and we can't be having that.
Okay. Oh, so what did we close over there?
That was the secondary portal.
And
We
now-
did 3 portals in total.
First one.
Yeah, this is the first one we did.
The first one we did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Leprechauns, leaf from gun, leaf bargain, leprechaun. I think you stop the Third World War, make it so that the war will not happen to the world ever again. And this is what I ask of you. The leprechauns depart through the border. Hermes, thicken the border, thicken it more, thicken it so it's solid once more. Hermes does thicken the border, he does thicken it more, he thickens it and it's solid once more. So it is and will be.
Great. Right.
So now it's done.
Final location.
Now they're all done.
Yeah, they're all done. Final location. We can go walk down towards the car, and there is a bridge there. Now the bridge does look kind of sinister, so I figured we could do something special there. Yeah.
All right.
Bit more of an investigation there.
All right, let's go there.
Okay, let's go. Well, doesn't look like it right now, but the sun is actually going down. Okay, so we were going to go to another location, but to be honest, we've done a lot here today. The sun is going down and we're all kind of tired. It's cold as well. We've had a good introduction into this, and it's something maybe we can continue with in the future. I know we're definitely going to be meeting up with S. Rob again because he does a lot of stuff. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So yeah, thank you so much, S. Rob, for joining us today. For giving knowledge and insight on all things occultist and especially leprechaun. And yeah, all these links and ebooks and books will be in the description below, so make sure you go and check out all of S. Rob stuff. 600 and what?
623.
623 books.
That's a lot of books.
Yeah, enough books to last you a lifetime. And the boys will we'll see you back at home anyway.
I'll see you guys with the chocolate.
Classic Josh.
Standard.
Okay, we made it home after all. Now, I will say today's video was definitely different. I am not saying it's real and I'm not saying it's not real. What I'm saying is S. Rob was kind enough to come out and show us what he believes and what he does. And I appreciate that a lot. Super nice guy. It was just really interesting to see it all happen. Fortunately, we didn't see or capture any leprechauns on this video, but there's always next St. Patrick's Day. You already know how it is. They already know, Josh.
Yeah,
next
man.
St. Patrick's Day.
I thought he was really cool. I mean, he was very knowledgeable. He was talking about like different things that kind of made sense that other demonologists and other people talk about, like manifestation, which manifestation works with spells. When they put all the herbs together, they always have to think to make it happen and manifest it. So he didn't sound like he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he knew a lot, and I was asking him some questions, and he was answering them on point. So
Right. So yeah. I mean, what do you think, Seth?
What do I think?
About yeah, S. Rob.
yeah, come on, Seth.
Oh man, I mean, like I heard you saying, the guy knows what he's talking about. You don't just know these things without having some kind of background and doing some kind of research. The guy knows what he's talking about. However, I don't know. I also think that the whole leprechaun thing is just bogus. And
Really, you don't
Yeah.
believe in leprechauns?
no, I think it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Oh, you've broken the hearts of many Irish people, I can tell you that now, because I think it's 9 out of 10 Irish people believe in leprechauns.
I still love the Irish.
I'm just saying, how can so many people be wrong?
If there's one Irish person out there that can get me to believe in leprechauns, you know,
I mean, leave it.
DMs.
Yeah, leave us a comment. Leave us a comment or drop us a DM. Let me know your leprechaun stories if you ever seen one or encountered one. But first of all, I want to show you something. I mean, I'm not even showing you this yet. Look at this. You guys know I'm like Yankee Candle. I finally bagged myself this Yankee Candle outlet shelf. Painted these, but look at this. We're going to be burning one of those tonight, Lucky Shamrock, and I tell you what, we're also going to be burning your lungs with this absinthe. This one's a 60% absinthe. Have you ever had this before?
I never even heard of it, but the bottle's cool. Look at that. There's like a fairy on it. Is that like a leprechaun?
Well, yeah. Well, leprechauns are fairies, and they say that after 2 shots of this, you start to see her.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Just saying.
2 shots, baby.
Let's go.
Are we going out? Are we going out? Let's go.
Let's go.